welcome back to day two. Supercharge your manifesting powers. And I am so thrilled and excited because I have my beautiful two experts from the panel, Dina Alexander and Elizabeth Plancon. And welcome. And I know today is Dina's day for the interview series, and tomorrow Elizabeth is coming. So, guys, don't miss out. And if anybody is still thinking about registering, just register. Do not give yourself another thought because there is nothing to lose, but so much to gain.
Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit like, why would people really want to tune into our interviews? What's so important about them? Elizabeth.
Just being in the energy of other experts in this field, right? To really learn from their experiences and, their energy and having that proof, I think, too, right? A lot of times people think that they can't manifest or their manifestations are not working or they're not good at it, but just hearing all the different stories and opinions and perspectives, because really there are so many different methods or ways that one can manifest into their reality. And so it really, I feel like, is finding the thing that works for you and your energy and what feels good in your body. And so by tuning into this series, you really are able to see all the different ways that people are able to manifest their life and their dream life, right? And something might finally click with you or land home in your body that actually aligns with you and you get based on a different person saying it in a certain way. So I think that's why it's so important to keep opening yourself up to new ideas and new perspectives from different people that are experts in this field that really understand it and have been able to manifest some amazing things.
Oh my God, that's so powerful and beautiful. And I just want to add because a lot of people don't realize how energy really works. And just think about it. We are all super powerful when we come together as collective consciousness.
Yeah.
And it's like one battery, two batteries, but it's like multiple batteries, and everybody is charging off from each other. And it's beautiful, beautiful. That's exactly where the breakthroughs are coming. So,
Yeah.
guys, join and you'll see that your life is never going to be the same. Dina, what do you think?
You know what? I registered myself. So I'm like, yeah, I saw I saw the videos from Toby was yesterday, and I don't remember the
Jessica and
Jessica. Yeah.
Jessica.
Beautiful, beautiful. I got their free stuff, so I'm going to tell Toby I'm one of them. And today when I received my mail stating that I'm on. So I went on just like a client, feeling myself like a client. I entered and I saw myself and I said to myself, I'm going to call Irina because I'm going to tell her take that video down because I provided a lot of good stuff.
Right?
No.
These are gems.
Yes, I provided my superpowers. But I'm joking. I really enjoyed um, being at that side of the spectrum. No? That I'm a client and I see myself and I recognize I provided some good stuff, which is I'm really honestly stating to the ones that are hearing us or seeing us right now. In a couple of hours, they'll take the video away because I went back to see some stuff of Toby's and I couldn't get it. Not for free though. So in a couple of hours, the videos will be down. The My Video and Cristalia. So you should register now.
Yes, and I love what you shared. You know what, Dina, comes for me? I'm so grateful for each one of you as experts because it was a true gift for me. I was learning myself so much from each one of you just going through this interview. And I swear, like every time I was done with the interview, I was like, I cannot believe how much information and learning I was embracing on myself. So the idea is we think we know it all, but the more we know, the more we realize how much we do not know.
Hmm.
And each expert is different, like Elizabeth said. We all have our unique energy and we all have our unique approach, the way we actually uncover all these secrets and gifts of manifestation. And it's a true blessing and a gift for each person who's going to be listening to that, because I did have such a major reward and breakthrough going through all these interviews. And every day I was like, oh my God, I am doing the best job ever. Like connecting with these amazing experts and receiving that wisdom from them, it's like one of the best gifts. So I thank you guys as well for everything what you do and for all the wisdom and gifts that you share with me and with everybody else who's gonna tune in. It was super powerful. And like I said, we all continue learning, because as long as we are breathing, as long as we are continue on this beautiful journey of life, there is more work for us to do. And
Hmm.
don't deny yourself that opportunity to learn more and understand how the laws of universe work, and apply these laws to your life and see how your life becomes easier, because you start living from that place of heart rather than just constantly listening to all that noise in your head. And once you get out of your own way, you'll see what beautiful creations you could bring into existence. Elizabeth, anything comes for you? What else would you want to share with people?
What was coming to mind as you were talking, about learning and growing, and yes, we always can expand and learn new things. But even if you are someone that has been in manifestation for a while, or really does understand it, like anything like this is just a like energizing of what it is that you already know, or maybe you've fallen off of some habits that you used to do that were, you were more disciplined on or devoted to, right? Just getting back into the swing of certain things, such as like, morning gratitude or studying or journaling or visualizing, or, reminding yourself of all the different topics. I just taught the law of assumption inside of my monthly membership today, which is something I practice all the time, but just to like revisit it again and pick up the book, Neville Goddard is who teaches that, and I went through the book again before the class, and it was like, so like, oh my gosh, like I love this material, and it's just such a great reminder of everything, right? And it reaffirms everything, and it helps you with your beliefs to really drive it back in. So, I mean, it's just such a great way to be in the energy and to lift your energy back up if you have found yourself, maybe in a lower energy time, or, with the law of rhythm, we go up and down, right? So let's get you back up on that upswing by getting you in this event around all these powerful people. And I love what you say about the collective too, right? Because when you're surrounded by all these beautiful energies who are higher vibrational beings who have learned how to cultivate being in that higher vibration, it is only like it's like contagious, right? Like it's going to help raise your vibration too, so you can manifest the things that you desire as well.
I love what you shared. And you know what comes for me, Elizabeth, is like, even like you were sharing about your clients, even with my clients, I learned so much from them, because on this beautiful life journey we are both teachers and students, right?
Yeah.
So I do appreciate, because with each person I learned something, and it also just makes me a better person, a better version of myself. That's
Hmm.
exactly the beauty of it. And like you said, when we are collectively, somebody might be not as strong, but when you come in that space, you feeding off from the people who already have this powerful energy. Because I just had an epiphany the other day. I was just saying to myself, there is no value in status or money, but what is like the best currency besides the ideas that come from the universe, right? The other best currency is our energy.
Hmm.
Because if you have the energy that you truly can captivate people with, all doors are going to be opening for you. You can have anything what you want in life. You can be financially blessed, you can attract the best partner, you can just captivate people, because people are drawn to us from our energy.
For
And
sure.
it's something that is not explainable with the words or the logical mind. So if you are exuding that energy, you're going to attract the best to your life and be around the people that are bringing the lights and beautiful things into your life. Dina,
Yeah.
what comes to you?
I was just enjoying you all, and you woke me up. No, I'm joking. You
Yes,
know,
right?
you know, Chihuahuas. I have a very small Chihuahua, and you know
She's
how they.
amazing. Mm-hmm.
Normally a Chihuahua doesn't stay still; it barks, But my Chihuahua, she is. I'm going to show you here,
Peacefully sleeping, right?
and always she's like that, and it's because of the energy.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I tell everybody because this is my office, and I do have clients online from abroad because I do speak 4 languages, but I do have clients from the islands also. So they come here, and as soon as I see how Kiwi, because I'm not going to mention her name, as soon as I see her how she reacts, I know what the client is needed from me, and that's
Hmm.
beautiful because I I wish sometimes I'm very sensitive like Kiwi, but sometimes I'm not. Then I'm distracted. As a coach, we need to be very honest to ourselves also. So that came to me when you guys are talking. It's what Elizabeth was saying. Kiwi want if she comes in my environment, she it gives her peace.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
Mhm.
and that's what we work on. So sexual energy, what I teach, is when you enter a room, everything is set through that energy, not through your mouth. That
Hmm.
and point. You shouldn't be um asking for what you want. You cannot. You'll be receiving everything. It's a receiving mode. That came up when you guys were talking.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. And it just like to say, I remember Jessica was saying it's not about the boats, it's not about the houses, which we all can manifest because we are here to enjoy the physical abundance that's in here. But it's just like who we are as our essence, right? And
Hmm.
then again, for me, is the most important thing that we can connect to our strengths and realize that nothing can shake us no matter what's going on outside in the world. We
Hmm.
become so strong within that we can regulate our emotions regardless of anybody trying to trigger us, any situation or any person. We become so powerful and we are not giving that power away to anybody. For me, this is the most valuable work that we are doing, that inner work that really speaks up volumes, because you are the only one to command your life and determine what you would accept or what you are going to be rejecting. And that's the beauty of this work, right? That we are all doing. So it's not only about having whatever we want to have, which is it comes as a byproduct,
Yes.
but who we become in the process, and being able to not going through stress, not going through the survival mode,
Hmm.
not being triggered by anything outside, but
Right.
always stand in our power. I think this is the best value.
Yeah, I mean, I think the value is going to be different for everybody for sure. And that was a big piece when I got in this material is letting go of the stress and the worry and realizing the outside world doesn't have to affect my everyday thinking anymore, right? And the opinions of others. And but I think the beautiful thing is when you do become triggered or some you feel that when someone is affecting you based on their opinion, it's something for you to be aware of so you can heal that, right? And ask yourself, why am I feeling this way right now? What is it that about that is upsetting me that I need to work on within? So it, like you said earlier, it's always a constant growing and expanding and learning. And so we're going to always come up with things that we can work on, within, that may not have been shown to us at 2 years ago, because maybe we weren't ready to deal with it yet, right? Or there's new things because you've up leveled to a new level, becoming this this higher version of yourself, and new things come in that might you have to deal with. So it's a constant expansion and growth. And I really think too, it's not always just about the material things, the money. It's about the impact that you're making on this world, right? Like, what is the legacy that you're leaving, right? And that has a lot to do with your energy too. What are you putting out into the universe that people are going to remember you by, as far as like who you are showing up every day in your life, rather than the things that you had, right?
Oh my God, I love it. I love it, right? Just realizing that even if we can inspire, like obviously this is our job, but for everybody who wants to do this inner work and to be able not depend on anybody's judgment or
Mhm.
not be a people pleaser, just tune in to what your heart wants and listen to your heart and realize this is the life that I want to live, right? And then you become the example for so many
Yes.
around you, right? People are inspired by your truth, by your authenticity, by you being you. And that's exactly what we are doing, because we came into this world and we completely forgot who we were. And now we are doing this work to remember who
Mm-hmm.
we truly are. And once we connect with our authentic selves, that's when we attract the best into our life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we are helping people to actually connect to their authentic selves and understand who they are. Because a lot of people say, I know who I am. They know themselves from the perspective of their name, of their identity, but
Mm-hmm.
they do not know themselves, who their essence is, who they truly are, and what they truly want from life. And
Yeah.
the only ways to discover is to work on yourself and ask these deep questions,
Mm-hmm.
because again, it's not something that everybody is teaching. They still don't teach these things in schools, no universities. They don't show this in the news. And it's like, this is something like they keep it as a secret, and we are here to reveal that secret and say, hey, there is another type of life that we all can experience and live. We do not have to be staying in that box that was
Right.
given to us. We could actually step out of it and live fully, freely, and experience the best that we want for ourselves and for our loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
yes, anything else anybody wants to add before we wrap it up? Because we just want to encourage everybody to continue register, because there are still more days to go. We still have 13 days, including today, for people to register and listen to 2 interviews per day. It's very consumable. It's only 1 hour a day it takes you. You have these interviews for 24 hours to consume. So please register and give yourself the gift, because nobody is going to take care of you unless you take care of yourself. Yes, Dina.
I want to give a shout out. You guys, today is my turn. So in a couple
Yes.
of hours, Irina is gonna take my video down. So register before she takes it down.
Absolutely. Register and come and experience for yourself, because we do educate yourself, and that's the way we could make this conscious decision what works for us and what doesn't. A lot of times we are grown not knowing how to make our own decisions. We always rely on our parents, on our partners, on somebody else that's going to tell us what to do, right? We always running around for others' opinion before we consult ourselves, but the idea is nobody knows better than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. May I add something else on it? You were talking just now about your authentic self. And that's very important, because a lot of gurus and masters and teachers, they say you got to know who you are. That's the secret, and that is the secret. With who you are changes regularly,
Yeah.
regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And the I do think that the sexual part is the biggest part where we hit our heads. That's we get the most problems because of the shame
The
and
suppression of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so that's why I am very, very, I'm with you, Irina. What you're doing is great. It's powerful because I can reach more people to work on that part in their lives. Because if you don't, if you can strip yourself naked, not only from your clothes, and be yourself, and that could help. That can help a lot. So that's my
That's so
message.
beautiful. So beautiful. Elizabeth, do you want to wrap us up?
I mean, I love everything that you guys are saying. And I think this conversation has just alone been valuable in itself, outside of the summit series, right? But I think this is a really powerful group of experts that have all their expertise and have beautiful things to bring to the table. I feel like there's so many different facets that you can concentrate on, right? In becoming your true authentic self. So really just seeing what you feel called to. Ask yourself, what do I need to work on today? Or what do I need to work on right now in my life to help me live the best, to my ability to experience life to its fullest? And really just understanding that we create our own realities, and there are different things that we are suppressing. Like Dina said, the sexuality part is a huge thing that I think a lot of people do suppress because of what society has taught us growing up, right? That it was shameful or wrong. But also just knowing that you can break the mold, right? Like you can create your own, and no one's path is right or wrong, right? They're just different. We all have our unique paths. We all have our unique views. No one is right or wrong, good or bad. It just is. And it's going to be different for everybody at different points of their life. And because we are always growing and evolving, and you will become different versions of yourself throughout your lifetime. We should be, right? Because that is how we grow and expand. We don't
I
want to
love
stay
it.
the same.
Yes, totally. So we are just coming with all love that we have and tell you, register and attend this event because this is gonna change your life. I promise. This is gonna really give you the breakthrough moments, and you start thinking about life more deeper and ask yourself more meaningful questions in order to change your life for the better.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much, and tune in and listen to the interviews. Dina is gonna be talking until 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So next day, so keep registering. And Elizabeth turn is tomorrow. So tune in and just hear all these beautiful gifts that they are freely sharing with each one of you, and also claim their free gifts because each one of them has something special for you to claim. All the best and see you soon.